My wife always does the dishes. Before anyone casts judgment on that, it's our way of dividing up chores. I always cook, she always cleans afterwards. Anyway, my wife has a few bad habits. If something falls into the garbage disposal, she'll reach her hand down there to get it. It drives me crazy. I keep telling her she's going to lose a hand, but she just laughs it off. It's not like it will turn on by itself. There's nothing to worry about, you're just being neurotic. I love my wife, but God, does she ever lack common sense. There could be a random surge of energy, our house could get struck by lightning, the disposal could short out and turn itself on. It doesn't matter, it's just not safe. So tonight after dinner she's doing the dishes as usual. I'm helping clear the table when I hear the telltale "damn it" under breath. Sure enough, a spoon had fallen into the disposal. As she reached her hand in, I flipped the switch to on. There was this horrific gnawing sound that was quickly drowned out by her screams. Blood squirted out into the sink. "Turn it off!" she cried. So I did. I'm not a terrible person. Shaking and sobbing, she pulled her hand out. The skin was ripped clean from the tip of fingers, exposing her bones. The tips of her bones were mangled, like how a bone looks after the dog has been chewing on it. Blood dripped down her hand into the sink. What have you done?" she said, trembling, her eyes wide and terrified. Her breath came in raw gasps. Afraid she was going to hyperventilate and pass out, I quickly pulled a chair and made her sit down. I grabbed a nearby towel and wrapped her hand to help stop the bleeding. Shh, hush, it's okay," I said, wrapping my arms around her. I felt her body tense up at my touch. "It's okay, honey, it's just your fingers. It could have been worse, it could have been your whole hand." She pulled away and looked up at me in horror. A whimper escaped her lips. She was trying to say something but couldn't find the words. I stroked her face. "Don't worry, we'll go to the hospital, but you'll never stick your hand into the disposal again, right?" I chuckled a bit and pulled her back into my arms, caressing her hair. Her mouth was still opening and closing like a fish, trying to get words out. I think she might have been in shock. "I'm starting to feel a little guilty. We're going to the hospital soon, and I wonder if maybe I overdid it." Update: since we're going to the hospital anyway, I think I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The passenger seat in our car doesn't have a working airbag, and she always forgets to put on her seatbelt. I love my wife. I just want her to have a bit more common sense.